contact with her. She never answered her phone, never returned texts, and things like that. When I needed to go on field trips or something like that, it's like, I wind up having to find someone that I can trust. I don't trust everybody with my kids. I have girls. My boy is not so bad because he's big enough to. But when it comes to my girls, I'm very picky, whether female or male. Taking care of my kids, my girls, I don't play that. So, being combative, very vulgar. I'm trying to study. You see I'm trying to study. You constantly banging on the door, asking questions which you already know the answers to the question that you're asking. You're just doing it to be annoying, and you're getting a kick out of it at the same time. And then when I snap, then I'm crazy. So, and that happened. That taking my kids while I'm at school. I come home to pick my kids up from school. She didn't pick my kids out of school and just uprooted, ramshacked the house and gone. So all that during this journey, it was designed by the evil one, who I know he's the main perpetrator. Was to try to destroy my will to do something that I set for myself to do. And yet, like I said, I serve a sovereign God, and I put Him first. He helps me to fight the good fight of faith and run the good race. So,
if applicable, and you talked a little bit about work, what's the significance of working outside the home to support your family?
To ease the burdens of suffrage, the environment in which I come from, I know that it takes, for a family of four, if you're not making at least 60-something thousand or better, you can't really consider yourself living comfortable. And anything under 30,000, basically, you're living in poverty. So it's very significant to make sure you're able to meet the standards to make life, comfortable for your family.
So I think you're already describing financial responsibilities, but this question asks, within your family, what are you financially responsible for?
The bills, the upkeep of the home, the vehicle, food, clothes, everything that it takes to keep a house up and running. Yeah.
So now we're going to turn our attention back to the institution and think about ways in which your college supports you in achieving your goals. Anything specific you might be able to share about race and gender relations as it relates to the campus climate here at the campus?
When it comes to race, I haven't seen any biases shown. Again, like I say, it's most of my educators were people of color, so we were able to communicate and relate. I've only had a couple that during this experience, one was Russian and another one, I don't know exactly if he was Greek, Spanish or what, but instead of actually working with me, because like I said, I had an online course, and I didn't get the support that I was seeking. I even reached out to other students that was taking the same course. No one ever responded, and that was my computer science class, and it frustrated me. That's another thing that was actually originally my major until I said I had the sociology, and that was frustrating. And I found out who the educator was in his office hours. I went to sit with him. Instead of him trying to work with me or giving me direction on how to get past the class, he actually suggested that I take a W, drop it. And that was discouraging. I'm like, this man doesn't care anything about me. He's here for a check, so. And my Math 115 educator, he talked like he really cared and everything, but it was like he had me to take a W. But I was doing all the work. But because I had taken 2 of his in-class tests, he told me, I suggest that you just drop it. So, and then I turned around and got with another educator, and his skills of educating, I wound up getting a B in the same class at 115. So that was an experience that was like, really? What's going on between these two? Why was he able to teach me something that this one here that I experienced first couldn't do? So, yeah, it was something. Yeah.
So you listed here that you do participate in EOPNS or TRIO?
Yes, I was with the EOPNS, and they were really phenomenal in helping me achieve my goal of having the materials it took for me to make it through a lot of classes, because they had the book grants. And I didn't know when I first got here anything about EOPNS or the TRIO program. And they played a very crucial part in me making it academically, because all I would do is go in and speak to a counselor, and they directed me in the right way, to receive the things needed for me to accomplish my goal of completing the classes that we're taking.
How did you find out about those programs?
Actually, again, that's going back to intermingling with other students and other peers. Oh, you didn't know about this program? What program are you talking about? Oh, it's called such, EOPNS. They help you with book grants. What is a book grant? Oh, they pay for your books. Wow, I've been in school and I don't know, Went to orientation, learned what it took for me to obtain the grants, followed through with everything, got the paperwork filled out and signed, and attended the orientation, and I'm like, wow, I never knew this. All new experiences.
Are there any other resources that you're not accessing currently that you might seek out in the future to support your goals?
Yes, the Emoji Project.
How did you hear about that one?
Yes, through Professor Wright. I had her for Social 11. And a lot of the programs that come up, when I read into them and what they entail and what they have to offer, I say to myself, can I deal with this? Can I add this to my curriculum? And if it fits within my schedule, I'm like, yeah, I'm more than happy to, because it is pertaining to helping students. And this is something that my future goal is to do, is to help students.
So consider you're a student ambassador and you're responsible for being a peer mentor. What would you want a new student to know about your experience by sharing your story?
Be open. Be open to new ideas, new experiences, new people, just learning new things. Don't limit yourself, because when you limit yourself, you deny yourself things that may be afforded you right in front of your face, but because you already said, oh, this is all the thing I'm going to do, you wind up putting yourself in a stagnant stage where you won't move forward. And I believe in moving forward, being on the offense, not the defense. And that's what happens to a lot of people who don't accomplish the goals they have set for themselves and never reach them.
So for the next set of questions, these are relating to your ultimate outcomes of this experience. So if you were able to meet with the college president to share your ideas about college success, how might you frame that discussion?
If I were to meet with the college professor.
President.
College president. I think I would frame it around everything that the college has to offer. For one, for is the curriculum. because I didn't come in, like I say,